Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Saturday. I might add a very miserable rain on and off kind of day here in New Jersey, and it's cool. That's why I got this on. It's in the upper 60s, so it's a little uncomfortable out here. I'm not uncomfortable. You got to wear warmer clothes. Okay, this oh, I forgot the time. Time is 5:55 p.m. Yes, Jersey time, no other time, because that's where I'm at, Jersey. I'm in Stevenson Park in Middletown, and that's off of Front Street, and that's the haunted house, as I keep telling in the other videos. All right, we got another one of these hero stories. It's like we're getting two in one day that I'm doing that are similar. I had to go back and check the other story to make sure it wasn't a repeat of the first one I did. This one's reported on NBC 10i team. The website is turnto10.com. It's dated August 23rd, 2021, and it reads as follows. NBC 10i team, Johnston cop arrested in undercover sex sting operation. Well, I have not read the full story, so I really haven't read the story, so I don't know what it's going to be all about. So here it is. All right, let's find out what happened here. Hopefully I get this done before the rain starts coming down again. A Johnston police officer was arrested and charged during a sting operation in Massachusetts. The NBC 10i team has learned through court records. And if the phone would work. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here we go. Officer, the name alone is the reason not to hire this guy. Officer Viet Guyen, that's N-G-U-Y-E-N, 46. I know, I'm being a racist, right, because I can't pronounce somebody's name. Officer Viet Guyen, I don't know what the hell it is, 46 of Brockton, was charged with felony human trafficking after his arrest inside a Rockland, Massachusetts hotel room in early August. Investigators posted an online ad for sex, and a female officer went undercover acting as an escort, said the Plymouth County District Attorney. Court records say, I don't know what it was then, Nguyen made contact with the undercover officer on August 5th, asked for sex, and agreed to meet her at the hotel for a $100 quick visit. I'm telling you, these cops, I don't get some of these cops. I mean, with all the badge bunnies out there, if you're that desperate, you can't find a badge bunny? Or you can't just go to massage parlor and get a rub and a tug? They got to do crap like this? Nguyen specifically asked the undercover officer if she was working for herself, according to a police report obtained by NBC 10i team. At about 7:10 p.m., the cop, Nguyen, arrived at the hotel driving a black 2017 Santa Fe with Rhode Island plates. He was given the room number and knocked on the door, which turned out to be a decoy hotel room. Again, the intelligence level, people, you know, you risk, this guy's 46, so he's been on the job for some time now, I'm assuming, and you're gonna go out and risk everything. I don't get it, you're a cop. You know, if you're a police officer and you're making good money and you got a retirement coming and you got time behind you, why would you go out and do things to risk all that?
Man, you stupid bitch!
You know, you become a cop. You essentially have to give up all that nonsense. You can't live like everybody else does. You can only have friends that are cops. You can't go out and do all this dirty crap because people are watching you, and when you get caught, you're going to look like a big jerk, a stupid idiot.
Man's got to know his limitations.
Law enforcement were waiting inside and arrested the Johnston cop. According to court records, once in custody, the undercover officer who had arranged a meeting with Nguyen texted him MSP tests. Investigators who made the arrest then noticed a text message on Nguyen's phone, said the police report. 4 other men were also taken into custody with him and arraigned in Hingham, Massachusetts District Court, each on one count of trafficking of personnel for sexual servitude. Nguyen pleaded not guilty and was released. An I-team reporter tried to speak with the cop at his home in Brockton. A family member said that he was in Washington, D.C. A car parked in the driveway had Rhode Island license plates. Engen is a 13-year veteran with the 2nd Johnston police, and was the 2nd Johnston police officer arrested and charged with crimes over the last 2 months. So another swinging police department. Detective Stephen Lopez was arrested in June on domestic charge. Oh, what a surprise. Engen was suspended without pay, according to the chief, Joseph Raza. He's set to appear in court on September 15. And blah, blah, blah. So, now here, one thing let me say is, people, I personally could care less if somebody wants to go pay a girl to get some tookie. I have no problem with it. I think the way to do it is you just license these girls. They got to go get a test every month, and you're required to wear protection, and that's that. The reality of it, and I don't know if that's the case with this cop here, but the reality is there are some men out there, they can't get laid. That's just the realities of their life, and that's the realities of life, of natural selection. They're not the best looking guys in the world, and maybe they got an image, an image problem, they look creepy, whatever the case may be. And their only remedy is to pay for it. And I personally do not have a problem with this. Because, some of you women may be out there, oh, that's disgusting, oh, you're gross, you're this, that. You know what, ladies? Your sex drive is not like that of a man. A man, it's like, the younger you are, the worse it is. It's like it's on your mind 24/7. Now, as you get older, it's not so bad, it calms down. I'm 61, I'm calming down, okay? And I've been fortunate over the years that I was able to hook up and take care of business, so to speak. But I know guys out there, they're in their 40s, 50s, they've never had a female in their life. They don't know what love is. They don't know what a female is, to be with a female in a romantic situation. And this is the best that they can do. So I think my personal feelings, as I said it 10 times already, is I think it should be legal. It should be regulated. And that's that. And then these people can have an outlet. Maybe we'll have less rape going on out there. Maybe there'll be less cops out there raping women, because they can just go take their paycheck and go down to some brothel and pay the girl what she wants, and they can go maybe make a deal out so that he can get what he wants, and that's that. I mean, they do it out in Las Vegas, right? So why can't we do it in other places? Me personally, I think it's a waste of taxpayers' money to sit here and jam this cop up for this nonsense. I'm not excusing his stupidity, because really he's guilty of being stupid, and that's really what he should be arrested for, stupid. And he just screwed his whole life up. And look at all the money that the taxpayers dumped into this thing, trying to entice some guy to come over so they can arrest him, and then they go on their Facebook page and they brag about how they caught this guy and put his name out there and shame him simply because he's just trying to take care of his personal business, relieve the pressure. To me, it's a waste of taxpayers' money. I'd love to know how much money was spent in that sting operation, and how much. What did they net out of all this? The money they put into the sting operation it's just part of the equation, because you still got to prosecute this guy. So now you're paying a prosecutor, you're paying these investigators, you're law clerks, you're paying a judge. All this BS. For what? For something stupid like that? But this is how it goes, people. This is what keeps the law enforcement employed. This is how they propagate their propaganda and make themselves look like they're doing all these great things. And in this situation, they took down one of their own. I will put the link in the description. You can read it for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment sections. I read all the comments. And if you put a comment in there with a link on it, it will not show right away until I go in there and approve it. So if you put something in there with a YouTube link or a story link or whatever link in there, and you don't see it, don't blame me and say, hey, you deleted my comment. I did not delete your comment. That is YouTube doing that. I have it wide open, but every time there's a link, it holds it. And every so often, or when I'm uploading a video, I have to go check the comments held for review, and I have to let it check it off, okay? And that's that.
The mic and make
So,
sure it sound right,
it's not me
boys.
doing it. So put your comments in there if you're new to the channel. Subscribe, like, share. And if you have not commented before, put your comment in there. Don't be afraid. Even if it's contrary to my beliefs, I invite everybody, anybody out there, if you got an opposing position, put it in there. But the minute you're going to sit there and attack me personally and call me names and things like that, you will get blocked. I will block everybody and anybody that takes personal aim at me. I will not block you for having an opposing position. John Van Dyke for New Jersey Exposed. Till next time, people.
It sound right, boys.